In this video by Deck Plate, we will understand the VA disability ratings for muscle injuries, the forearm and hand. Muscles arising from the internal condyle of the humerus, flexors of the carpus, long flexors of fingers and thumb, pronator. Muscles arising mainly from external condyle of humerus, extensors of carpus, fingers, and thumb, supinator. Intrinsic muscles of the hand, Thenar and Hypothenar Eminence, Lumbricals, Interossei. Disclaimer: this video is for educational purpose only. It's not intended for doctor-patient or lawyer-client relationship. Muscle injuries to the forearm and hand can significantly impact a veteran's ability to perform daily activities, especially those requiring strength, dexterity, and fine motor skills. VA disability evaluations for forearm and hand injuries take into account whether the dominant or non-dominant hand is affected, as well as the severity of the injury, ranging from slight to severe. Group 7th, flexion of wrist and fingers. Diagnostic code 5307. This group involves the muscles responsible for the flexion of the wrist and fingers, including the muscles arising from the internal condyle of the humerus, such as the flexors of the carpus, long flexors of the fingers and thumb, and the pronator. Severe, dominant 40%, non-dominant 30%. Moderately severe, dominant 30%, non-dominant 20%. Moderate, dominant and non-dominant 10%. Slight, dominant and non-dominant 0%. Group the 8th, extension of wrist, fingers and thumb, abduction of thumb. Diagnostic code 5308. This group includes muscles responsible for extending the wrist, fingers and thumb, as well as abducting the thumb. These muscles arise from the external condyle of the humerus and include the extensors of the carpus, fingers and thumb, as well as the supinator. Severe, dominant 30%, non-dominant 20%. Moderately severe, dominant and non-dominant 20%. Moderate, dominant and non-dominant 10%. Slight, dominant and non-dominant 0%. Group 9, intrinsic muscles of the hand. Diagnostic code 5309. The muscles in this group assist in strong grasping movements and delicate manipulative functions. The intrinsic muscles of the hand include Thenar Eminence, short flexor, opponens, abductor and adductor of thumb, Hypothenar Eminence, short flexor, opponens and abductor of little finger, 4 lumbricals, 4 dorsal, and 3 palmar Interossei. Due to the compact nature of the hand, isolated muscle injuries are uncommon and typically occur alongside injuries to bones, joints, or tendons. Rate on limitation of motion, minimum 10%. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and like our videos.